Hello, my beautiful Tauruses, Tauri. Thank you so much for joining me. You are my sister Earth or my brother Earth signs. I'm a Capricorn and I absolutely love doing your readings. I just feel a real affinity to you because you're an Earth sign, and I've got some beautiful Taurus people in my life as well. So I love doing your readings. So thank you for joining me. As I've said in the last few readings, I'm only new to this channel. So please take advantage of my offer of a free mini reading for all new subscribers. So if you click subscribe and you need to ask me a question, you can put it in the comments below, or my personal email address is also below. So if you don't want your question in the public forum, please just email me and I will be so happy to answer any question that you have via email. Now, I've got this month for you it seems like you've been going through some pretty heavy stuff emotionally. And I can see in December that there is some respite for you absolutely this month. And in December it starts out with you in a position of rest and recuperation and re-energizing yourself. You're actually kind of for some of you, going to shut yourself away and just shut out the world. And you're actually going to take this time in December to really, as I said, relax and throw away all of that stuff, all those stresses. I'm just feeling a lot of stress that you have been carrying. And yeah, I absolutely see that ending for you this month. And I think a lot of you might actually be going on a bit of a journey. You're going to, so for some of you, it's actually going to be a trip over water. You're going to go away. Others, you're just going to get away from it, and you're going to use that time to recuperate. And as I said, just get yourself back into balance. And that's absolutely what I see for you in December. That's definitely coming. You've had this sort of feeling of this, and it still is carrying over a little bit to December, but you have this feeling of being trapped or controlled or oppressed in some way, and that's sort of a lot of mental oppression as well. You're feeling just kind of really stuck. And I see that ending for you 100% in December. That is completely going to change. You've been feeling quite burdened at work and carrying a lot at work. And again, that is ending. There's going to be a complete transformation for you there. And that again is tying in with this rest and recuperation. You can absolutely take this month to just shed all of that. And you'll be successful. There'll definitely be an ending to all of that stressful, negative stuff going on. And also, for some of you, I feel like this is something that you've been putting on yourself. This is kind of, you are putting yourself in this position where you're feeling burdened and trapped. So I see a shift for you in December, and that can also be with this little trip away. You know, it's either trip away physically or in your mind as well. You're just going to go, you know what? Nah, that's it. I'm going, I'm leaving all that behind. So for some of you, I do, my instinct and my intuition is telling me it is a physical trip. But for those of you that aren't actually going to be going away at all, then it will be a mental shift for you, a complete transformation there in the way you think. And that's going to free you from this awful situation. I'm feeling quite, it wasn't pleasant. You've been really struggling, my beautiful Taurus people. But again, in December, I'm seeing justice coming in for some of you that may have been feeling oppressed and burdened, there's going to be some justice coming in for you. And there's absolutely going to be balance restored. There's 2 cards here that talk about this balance, and I absolutely see that coming in for you. You're going to shed that burdensome feeling that you've been having at work and in your mind and the way you've been thinking, and that's going to completely transform. Now, also specifically for some of you, if you've been going through a legal battle or there's a legal issue, you're going to be successful in that. There's going to be a great outcome for you. Also, others, be careful that you don't get into any legal situation there. You're going to have luck around that situation. So, don't speed, don't break the law, just be careful. But I do see quite a lot of luck and as I said, for some of you in a legal issue, you could actually be getting some a payout or a fortunate event occurring around that. So that's quite good for you there. Now, again, this feeling that you've been getting of being trapped and burdened, as I said, you are going to do some stuff yourself to get you out of this. This isn't actually going to be just a miraculous ending to this. You are going to be working on that yourself. And as I said, whether it's a trip away, you're actually physically going to go, you know what, I need to get away and just clear my head. Or it's just going to be closing the door on the outside world and going, no, stay away, I'm just recuperating here. You are going to be a part of that. You yourself are going to make the changes required, and you're going to combine some elements. For some of you, it could be a new job, an ending to a really stressful, horrible job, and you're going to be turning your back on that and saying, no, that's the end of that. I'm not doing that anymore. And you're going to be moving in a different direction. And again, there is going to be balance restored. So yeah, this month, as I said, you're definitely coming out of this struggle that you've been having. And you know what? The Doreen Virtue card that I pulled out for you was, I never cease to be amazed when I pull these cards out, these messages from the angels. I absolutely love this deck, and it always resonates. And this month for you is no different. You've received the Freedom card, and if I read it out to you, it's going to just marry up with the tarots so well. So I just want to read out what Doreen Virtue's the meaning of the Freedom card is. So the angels guide you to freely express your true thoughts and feelings with love. You may feel trapped right now by life conditions. By drawing this card, the angels ask you to realize that you are the only jail keeper that ever surfaces in your own life. Whenever you realize that you have the power to be free, freedom follows. Everything that you do in your life is by choice, and you are free to choose again. Even prisoners are free to choose their thoughts so that they feel peace and happiness under any conditions. The next time you begin a sentence with the words, I have to, please stop. Ask God and the angels to show you some alternatives. They will either help you complete the task from a loving mindset so that you don't feel trapped, or they will guide you to do something else that you will love. Now, wow, how more does that marry up with the cards? Now, I don't choose these cards. I shuffle and I meditate, and and the cards fall out. And it's the cards that fall out that I use in these readings. And that card absolutely just fits in perfectly. It's like you're in this feeling where you've been feeling oppressed, you've been feeling trapped, and you yourself are going to make those changes to free yourself. You are going to be part of changing your mindset, whether it be, as I said, just shutting yourself away and saying, no, not this month, or physically traveling away, getting away from it all. That is absolutely going to, that absolutely ties in with that Freedom card. And I just feel December is going to be such a transformative month for you. And I really hope it is, because as I said, I can see that there has been some burdensome situations. So have a wonderful Christmas, Taurus. I absolutely love you guys. And I hope that you will join me again in the new year. Also, if you're interested in checking out my website to buy some jewelry, I've got some beautiful crystal jewelry on sale there. They're all one-off pieces. They're designed by an Australian designer in Sydney, and you can purchase those from my website. All the meanings to the crystals are also in that website. So if you love crystals and their meanings and the energies that they give you, please definitely go there and check it out. But as I said, if you've got any more questions that you want answered in regards to this reading, or just personal questions that didn't come up in this reading and you want some answers to, take advantage of that free mini reading and subscribe and just ask your question below or email me, and I will be absolutely happy to answer your questions. Have a wonderful Christmas and New Year, and I will see you in January. Thank you. Bye. I love you.